Go. I think it's going now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have to re-enter?
Yes, we do.
Just edit this part out when you YouTube it.
Oh wait, no, start over.
We can't. We tried that and it won't do it, so we're just gonna let it roll.
This Reader's Theater might be hard to watch, but we assure you the chaos portrayed is genuine and for some, a reality.
Our main sources include the movies Sybil, 50 First Dates, Fight Club, Perks of Being a Wallflower, and Memento, as well as personal experiences of individuals from experienceproject.com.
We will attempt to show the hardships many have to face due to mental illness and the inevitable loneliness they must overcome.
Prepare yourself and let the experience overwhelm you.
What are we if not an accumulation of our memories?
Hi, how are you today?
Good that I know of.
Why don't we start with you telling us what you had for breakfast today?
I have no clue.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about your past. Can you tell us about your first pet?
Oh, Skipper. He was a great golden retriever, and he had an odd brown spot on his leg. I got him in the summer of 1978.
Wow, so your memory goes up to the day of your accident?
More or less.
What do you do to try and remember things?
Well, I don't really know, because I can't remember what I've tried.
Can you kind of explain to us what this is like for you?
Well, right now I'm wondering if I have done or said anything amiss. You see, at this moment, everything looks clear to me. But what happened just before, that's what worries me. It's like waking up from a dream. I just don't remember. Facts, not memories. That's how you investigate. I know, because that's what I used to do. It's gonna be alright, Luce.
Don't call me loose. I barely know you.
Sweetie, you're sort of dating him.
Sorry, I'm not better looking. If we can't make memories, we can't heal.
Oh, dang, this is the wrong room. You're in 304 now. I'm sorry, I messed up.
This is not my room.
No, come on, let's go.
Why is this my handwriting?
Well, this was your room, but now you're in 304.
When was I even in here?
Last week, but I rented you another room on top of it.
Why?
Well, business is slow. I mean, I told my boss about that and, your condition and stuff, and he said, try and rent him another room.
So how many rooms have I checked in this hellhole?
Just 2, so far.
Well, at least you're being honest about ripping me off.
Well, you're not going to remember it anyway.
You don't have to be that honest, Bert.
Leonard, always get a receipt.
It's good advice. I'll have to write that one down. This is dying. Every day, over and over.
These feelings aren't mine. For the longest time, I figured my lack of memories was me being flighty, that my emotions being hijacked was a symptom of my depression. I didn't figure it out until I went to the hospital. I had all these parts whose impulses, feelings, and thoughts were bleeding into mine. I've had to learn to be a more complete person on my own so I could take my place as the front runner. It's not what I was made for, but it is necessary. Normal for me is driving to the shops and returning home with a boot full of groceries I didn't want. It's opening my wardrobe and discovering clothes I hadn't bought and taking delivery pizzas I didn't order. The most consistent of Kim's personalities is called Patricia. In fact, Kim Noble no longer really exists, she explains. To most of the outside world, I am Kim Noble, and I'll answer that name. But the truth is, her mind shattered into fragments long before she could even talk, leaving numerous alter egos to take over.
Things get calmer when Dawn arrives. She literally is frozen in time and believes it's 1997, the year Amy was born. Dawn doesn't realize that Amy is her daughter. Dawn thinks she has a baby named Sky. Hi, Dawn. It's nice to meet you. Can you tell me about Sky?
Sky's my baby. Social services just took her away and put her up for adoption, and I can't have her back.
And so who is this sitting next to you?
She's a friend's daughter. I mean, I think Amy's good, and I'm very fond of her, but it's not like having your own.
And how does that make you feel?
And I would catch my reflection, and it wasn't my reflection. There's another me. She has a name, Jessica. Why do people think I'm you?
Broke your promise. You talked to her about me.
Why do people think I'm Tyler Durden?
Why did you do that?
Answer me, Tyler.
Why do people think anything?
I don't know. Tell me.
People think you're me because you and I happen to share the same body.
What? Is this really news to you? What are you talking about? Sometimes I control it, and you imagine yourself watching me, and sometimes you control it. You can see and hear me, but no one else can. But when you fall asleep, I do things without you. I go places without you. I get things done.
So, why don't you tell me what kicked it off this time?
I lost my job, and I tried to ask my father.
Yeah, you asked your father about seeing me. What did he say? Sybil?
The people, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. No, you keep them away from me. I will do it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Sybil?
I hate Sybil. I hate her.
Who are you?
I can do anything. I can do anything I want to. I can walk on the chair like that, like that, like that. You can't stop me.
I wouldn't stop you.
You can't stop me.
Tori.
Ow, it hurts me.
What hurts? What hurts?
I have to get out.
No, wait, no.
You won't let me out. You won't let me have any peace. And you leave me alone and it hurts. And you don't leave me alone and it hurts.
Who are you talking to? Who am I?
Oh, please. I have to get out.
Let's go downstairs and get in the taxi and you'll be out.
No, she's there. She's there. The people are there.
Who's there?
The people. I don't want to see them. I don't want to feel them.
Where is Sybil?
I have to get out.
I'm 25 years old and have suffered from my disorder since I was 4 years old. I first developed the disorder as a result of my parents getting a divorce, as a way to protect myself from their fighting. From the age of 4 to 18, it was so bad that I barely talked to anyone I didn't know very well. I didn't have many friends and I never dated, and I spent most of my time alone because it was too stressful to be around other people. When I did have to talk to people I didn't know very well, my heart would start racing and my face would turn red and I'd have trouble breathing. Shit!
Craig, honey, what's the matter?
I can't do it! 5 years old and I'm already a failure!
What can't you do?
I can't even trace Manhattan on tracing paper. Tracing paper? Are you kidding me?
Craig, you can't trace freehand and expect it to be perfect.
But why not?
Because, honey, you're only 5 years old.
That's no excuse. Mozart composed 3 major symphonies by the time he was 5.
Actually, Craig, it was 4.
Dear friend, I'm writing to you because she said you listen and understand and didn't try to sleep with that person at that party, even though you could have. Please don't try to figure out who she is, because then you might figure out who I am. And I don't want you to do that. I just need to know that people like you exist. Like, if you met me, you wouldn't think I was a weird kid who spent time in the hospital. And I wouldn't make you nervous. I hope it's okay for me to think that. You see, I haven't really talked to anyone outside my family all summer. In the meantime, I'd hope that my sister Candace and her boyfriend Derek will let me eat lunch with their Earth Club.
Seniors only.
When my sister's boyfriend said no, I thought maybe my old friend Susan would want to have lunch with me. When we were younger, Susan was very fun to be around. But Now she doesn't like to say hi to me anymore. Don't walk in front of me.
For I may not follow.
Don't walk behind me.
For I may not lead.
Walk beside me and be my friend. Dear friend, I understand friends change and friends leave and life doesn't stop for anybody. It just feels like every morning since that first day, I wake up dull and my head hurts and I can't breathe. I've been trying to search for the light at the end of the tunnel, but I can't find it. I hate myself and I hate my illness and I hate that it's made me hate people. I feel so empty. It starts on a bridge.
Craig, what are you planning to do about your bike, son?
I don't care about my bike. I'm killing myself.
But we spent a lot of money on that bike, son.
I'm sorry, I just didn't think.
That's right. You didn't think about us when you were deciding to do this, did you?
Pretty selfish, I'd say. Did you think about how this might affect your sister?
I'm sorry. Sorry.
You're being so annoying. Just stop. You're not funny. Everyone hates you. Stop being such an attention whore. Why do you even try? You're already screwed. They think you're weird. Shut up. You shouldn't have said that. Go crawl in a hole and die, you pathetic freak.
Go away!
Don't pretend to be brave. We all know you're not. How can anybody love a girl who doesn't even love herself?
Dear friend, the nightmares are back. The demons have returned. The blades are sharper and the mind is darker. I'm such an idiot to think you were actually there for me. To think anyone was actually there for me. Who are you anyway? I thought I would be happy by now, but I'm drowning and I'm falling and you were never there. No one's ever there. These thoughts are killing me.
Then her disorder took over her. She lost all her friends, and now she can barely speak to other people. That's what makes it most sad about mental illness. You turn into a person you can't even recognize. What are we if not an accumulation of our own
You may think this is funny.
But these are serious mental disorders.
My condition stems from the hippocampus region of the brain.
89% of people who claim to have my condition have been misdiagnosed.
My disorder is the third largest psychological disorder.
My disorder is the loss of memory for events immediately following a trauma, sometimes in fact for events during and for a long time following a trauma.
My disorder is a rare mental disorder with at least 2 distinct identities or dissociated personality states that alternatively control a person's behavior.
My disorder is the fear of social situations and the interaction with other people that can automatically bring on feelings of self-consciousness, judgment, evaluation, and depression.
I am anterograde amnesia.
I am dissociative identity disorder.
I am social anxiety.
We are
Still human.